it's Michelle.
Hi, Molly.
With AP Fire Protection, and we wanted to hop on and talk more in depth about fire extinguishers. We really appreciate you checking out our video from yesterday showing how to demonstrate, or our demonstration of using a fire extinguisher, but we felt that it was appropriate to just kind of talk about the pieces of the fire extinguisher and some different classes of fires. So, Miss Molly here is going to talk about some of the parts that are on the fire extinguisher and the classes of fires, because there's different classes of fires.
So basically, one of the things you hear us talk about all the time with these, when we post about fire extinguishers, is the PASS acronym. The first one is pull the pin. This is where the pin is located. Sometimes it's a lot different. As you can tell, this one's huge.
Bigger pin.
Yeah. All you have to do, basically hold the fire extinguisher towards the fire, okay?
Hold it with the handle.
And then your pin is here, right? Pull that pin out. When you pull it out, this breakaway tab automatically just breaks and falls away, okay?
So there should be a breakaway tab on your fire extinguisher identifying that the extinguisher has been serviced.
Yeah. If it falls off, you need to call us or call whoever you use. You cannot put a zip tie on there because it will not break away.
Yeah, unfortunately, there has been instances where people have tried to move their fire extinguisher and this just breaks. So they've replaced it with a zip tie, and that unfortunately is not going to work because you can't break that when you're trying to pull out the pin if there is a fire. So please don't use a zip tie.
And then in some cases you have just a nozzle like this where the agent comes out of, and then in other ones,
A hose.
just like that. Kind of makes it easy to point at the base of the fire when you're trying to extinguish it.
So going with that PASS acronym, we do what? We pull the pin, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then what? A stands for
Aim.
aim at the base of the fire. So you're aiming the fire extinguisher at the base of the fire, or the nozzle. And then squeeze the handle and sweep side to side.
Especially because the fire is usually like a good length apart. That's why you want to sweep. So you get the whole base of the fire. You're not just getting the middle and spreading it.
Okay, so, and it's really important with all of these things, as Molly was talking about the tab, that's an identifier that the fire extinguisher has been serviced, along with our tag from AP Fire Protection showing when we were out servicing, making sure that your gauge is in the green. So the green identifies that the fire extinguisher it's good, it's got good pressure, it's in working order. If for any reason it goes into the red on either side, you need to have that fire extinguisher serviced immediately.
A lot of times the fire extinguisher is your first line of defense. At the very least, you have 20 seconds to get out of the building when the fire starts, and that'll help you get to the door. So you want to make sure that your extinguisher is working. They're very important.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The other thing that you want to make sure about is the actual fire extinguisher you're using. So there's different classes of fires. There's A, B, C, D, and K, okay? This is the most common type of fire extinguisher. It's an ABC fire extinguisher, so it's a dry chemical agent. You can use it on Class A fires, which are the most common ones. Class B fires, which is like greases and stuff like that. And then Class C fires, which are electrical fires.
And ABC extinguishers are the most common that you find in hardware stores for home use. Okay, so those are some disposable extinguishers that you can purchase at a local hardware store. They sell ABC fire extinguishers. Now, when you're getting into businesses and industrial facilities, restaurants, there's different classes of fire extinguishers because the fires can be a different class.
This is a purple K one. Speaking of industries, this is what you're going to find in restaurants most of the time, because this is for Class K fires, which burn a lot hotter than normal fires because they have to do with cooking. Vegetable oils, stuff like that, animal fats, they burn. So it's really important to use these, this one specifically for it. Sometimes they're silver and they're massive, sometimes they're red, but it'll always say purple K. It's the type of agent that's used inside of the fire extinguisher.
And of course, this would work in use, or I should say, in addition to your kitchen hood system that you would have in your restaurant. So another thing that we're going to do after this video is we are going to, in the comment section, we're going to place a flyer just identifying different classes of fires just to help with that education and the different types of fire extinguishers, okay? So the main thing is remembering how to use a fire extinguisher. Remember that acronym.
Pass.
Pull the pin, aim at the base of the fire, right? And sweep side to side. So, we want to thank you so much for watching today. If you have any questions for us, feel free to pop on, type in your question, and we'll get that addressed. If you watch this video after our live presentation, do me a favor and put in the comments #replay. That way we know that you watched it. We really appreciate it. And if you need to call us for any fire extinguisher servicing, maintenance, anything else in regards to fire protection, what's that number, Molly?
623-772-5344.
All right, we want to thank you very much. Happy holidays, and we'll catch you again soon.
Bye.